Okay, I seem to have this problem. Second time at this video. Alright, so I want to talk about something different this time. I want to talk about more of a history of this universe, and how worlds have become, why there's a lot of dark, we call it dark, negative energy, okay? Why there are the really dense negative, just heavy negative influenced energies. So I'm going to quote from, I'm going to summarize a chapter out of a book by Dolores Cannon. The book is Convoluted Universe Book 5. It's chapter 10. It's called Devourer of Worlds. Okay. So in this chapter, this woman who is the client, she's going through this session. She is brought to another lifetime where she was another being from another planet in this universe. And in that session, she was brought to a council, a group of other galactic beings from other galaxies, other planets, meeting, okay, in this central, kind of like headquarters. And they're meeting to discuss this dark energy that has infected this universe. What they came to was this dark energy was from a parallel universe, another universe that got through to our universe via a tear, rip in the space-time energy field, okay? So it seeped into this universe. In the other universe, it was created as an experiment, and this gaseous dark energy can't see it by the naked eye, but it's an energy that affects it affects planets, and it affects planets that are more or less not evolved enough spiritually into a higher light frequency, higher dimension. So this, for example, Earth is going through a transition right now, and that's why it's so imperative for this planet to transition to a higher frequency. So what they figured this out is it's in that other universe where it was created. This entity is very high intelligence, and it operated on a different set of universal laws. So when it accidentally got into this universe, it doesn't know how to interact with the universal laws that's in our universe. So it shies away from high amounts of light. So it is attracted to planets that are more, I should say, less evolved, okay, spiritually, who are still evolving, who are still learning the duality and the different experiences of existing. And so what happens is this energy surrounds planets that are less evolved, and it infects the life force of that planet, and eventually it destroys the planet. The plants, animals, everything dies. The biological beings that are there die. And so this has been going on for millions of years, and they've been trying to push this, guide this, I should say, dark energy back into the universe where hence it came from, so they can seal up that tear or rip in the space-time energy field. So what they've been doing is it really affected the Milky Way galaxy here. So in the beginning, if you look in the middle of the galaxy, there's a lot of high concentration of light, of stars, of energy, and that's because the light quotient there, the light energy, is much stronger there. This energy has been pushed out to the outer rings of this Milky Way galaxy, which of course is where Earth is. And so it's been working. It affected beings, certain races of beings, which is really sad, actually. It's affected, which we have heard of, the reptilian race. And so these reptilian race, which don't understand, they've become lost in this dark energy. It's kind of devoured them to use them to devour worlds, okay? And so what has happened is it will eventually kill off the race. It will destroy the race, because this creates a scenario where the race will no longer be able to survive. Because if you don't evolve, there's a point where if you don't decide to not evolve spiritually or evolve to that next level, you will eventually die off. Things will not start working, reproduction and things like that. All these things start dying off. So you need to, that's why it's so important for the earth to spiritually evolve to that next level. So it has affected Earth. And so we are shifting as a planet to reach that higher light quotient to push this energy out, which is basically you can say it's the malevolent beings that are here, which are in human form too. They're kind of like, you can say they're shape-shifting. You can say they're existing as different beings. They're not what you perceive. They may look like human, but they are using the human form. So these beings, as the light increases in this planet and more people consciously awaken to the light energy, to the source, to the God, to the love, to the heart, it charges this planet with more light, which the higher amount of consciousness this planet can obtain, the more light can come in from the central sun towards the center of our galaxy. It's being pushed out toward our sector. So the reason why it's so super, super important for Earth to evolve spiritually into this next dimension is because they're trying to light up. If you look at the Milky Way galaxy, as you get in closer to the center, it's all lit up very brightly with lots of light. And as it goes out, it kind of dims little bit by little. So as the light of these planets shift and the stars get higher in light quotient, it's guiding this energy back out of our galaxy so it can go back to where it comes from. So this is what has happened. Like I said, it was an experiment that had gone wrong, and it was an accident. So it's not a negative, per se, being, gaseous and intelligent form. It doesn't know better in this galaxy, or in this universe. It doesn't understand the concepts and the laws of this universe. So where it comes from, it's not destructive. It fits into that universe with those laws of that universe perfectly. Okay. So this is the importance of why it's so important for people to awaken on this planet. It's a twofold thing. Okay, first it's to get this entity, this gaseous, this form, the negative, you would call them negative, or the dark the dark forms that are on this planet that are trying to devour this planet, and it would eventually destroy this planet. It's trying to push them out. It's also purposely, which is very important, most important, is to help the race, the collective, spiritually evolve to this next higher frequency level. Okay, and once that happens, it creates like a barrier of light around the planet, which seals it off to dark energy, lower vibrations, polarities. It becomes just a positive energy. And part of this is because it's a free will planet. As an experiment, it was to see where this race, the human collective, would go to see where they would evolve to. And of course, they needed some guidance, they needed some help. So we've had a lot of volunteers step in from other systems, other dimensions, other higher dimensions, frequencies. And many of us have come in as starseeds of other beings and using the human form so we can help awaken the human collective so they can shift and hold that light on this planet. Okay, Because many of us have been through this on our home planets where we've seen the same exact scenario. And so it's one, everybody helping everybody. And that's the importance. It's about unity. It's about love. It's about raising that frequency. And that's what raises the light energy of this planet. So I kind of just wanted to, it really isn't much more I wanted to discuss on this, but it was a very interesting chapter that I thought I would share because I thought that this is a very important piece of information where it gives you a little bit of history on why there has been so much darkness in this planet and other parts of this universe and this galaxies. And so that's why I wanted to kind of discuss this, kind of give you an idea where this started from. I will be doing, like I said, I'm still working on a couple other videos. I know it takes me a while to get through these because I'm really trying to, I'm organizing these other videos and there will be a little bit longer videos. So I hope you like this information. Please comment, please subscribe if you haven't, please like the video, please leave feedback. I greatly appreciate it. This is an opportunity where we can all learn from each other and all help each other out, because that's what's important, is to help each of us help this planet evolve more in a higher frequency to get there. So thank you for watching, and I love you all. God bless. See you next time.